help could be on the way. The Falcons GM said he holds Julio Jones in high regard, but added that they'll answer calls on any player. Ooh. Well, according to our own Jay Glazer, the Ravens asked about Jones, but his contract makes a trade appear to be unlikely. Bucky is back, but Acho, how good would Julio Jones make Lamar's Ravens?
He would bump the Ravens into that necessary category where the Chiefs and the Bills are. I think the Chiefs and the Bills are 1A. But then the Ravens are 2, and then you go to, say, the Titans at 3, the Browns at 4, the Steelers at 5, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The Ravens are still behind, and clearly behind, the Chiefs, and are still behind, not as clear, a little fuzzy, but still behind the Bills. Nonetheless, we know they're behind them. And the Ravens can't even have a chance at beating the Chiefs right now. Lamar Jackson, 30-4 versus everybody. He dominates the NFL. He's 0-3 versus the Chiefs. Lamar Jackson tried to do what he could against the Bills. They lost by 14 points, and it was a 14-point swing. That pick six that Lamar Jackson threw, one end zone to the other. So Julio Jones wouldn't make the Ravens the team to beat, but Julio Jones would give the Ravens the ability to beat the team to beat. And that's where the Ravens have to realize is he's not going to make y'all the team to beat. Let's not get it twisted. The Chiefs still bad boys in the AFC. Yeah, but at least Julio Jones would give y'all the ability to beat the team that is to be beaten.
Oh, no, I disagree. I think he pushes them over the top because I think if you look at what the Buffalo Bills were able to do with Josh Allen when Stephon Diggs came in, he pushed Josh Allen to a level that would be on the fringe of being an MVP. Well, Lamar Jackson has already been an MVP. You get him an elite-level veteran wide receiver, Lamar Jackson goes from great to extraordinary when we think about what he could do on the perimeter. Because what Julio Jones does, just by being on the field, he puts the defense in a bind. Hey, if you want to deal with the running game, you're going to leave Julio Jones one-on-one, he's going to wear you out, make it very easy for Lamar Jackson to throw passes. You want to double-team Julio Jones? Now the running game continues to gut you over and over and over again. Mark Andrews in the passing game gets one-on-one. Hollywood Brown gets one-on-one on the outside. This takes this offense to another level. And we can complain about the passing game and the rudimentary elements of how they go about doing it. But when you have one dude on the outside who's better than whoever you can put on defense opposite him, it changes the game. So now this pushes the Baltimore Ravens right there with the Chiefs. And because they can run the football whenever they want to run it, yeah, I'll take the Baltimore Ravens in that scenario.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. This would take them right where they need to be. Wherever you think Kansas City is, wherever you think Buffalo is going to take a step to, that top tier, and it's not 1A, 1B, 2, and all that. Forget all them letters and numbers. They're going to be at the top where they belong because Julio is a monster. Lamar is a monster who can throw. Combine those, you got a monstrous team right here. Lamar Jackson went out there and led the NFL in passing touchdowns, and Mark Andrews was his greatest target. Now, I like Mark Andrews, but he's a tight end. Like, Lamar Jackson is faster than him, and you can see this in this offense, how they need that deep threat that people actually respect. Hollywood Brown, okay, you coming. Well, hurry up and come, because Julio Jones is there. And that's when you, as a defender, look around and say, oh, my God, this is something to deal with, as Bucky pointed out. But more than that, let's talk about the psyche of Lamar Jackson, because we've all been in a situation where you go into class and some of your friends are studying, some of them are not, but you're the smartest in the class. Then all of a sudden, you got to do this group project with somebody else as smart as you. First thing you think about is like, oh, damn, I got to be right. That's how Acho felt when he got on this show. It's like, damn, got to work with Wiley every day. Got to get right, because this boy going to come with it. So the point is, we all been there before. I know, Acho, it's really the flip. But the point is, we've all been there before. No matter how good you are, how great you are, how great it's been, when you get with someone else who is on that level in terms of individual talent and accomplishment, it makes you and the collective step up.
Yeah, no, I think this does make it step up. And I think it really is sensible for the Baltimore Ravens to kick the tires on this deal. And if they can make it happen, they need to make it happen. The one thing that we've talked about, more weapons are needed for the Baltimore Ravens passing game to go to the next level. We've always talked about, oh, they have to go in the draft, get a young guy, someone dynamic. No. What they need is a veteran, because with the veteran receiver, particularly a high-end receiver like Julio Jones, trust and chemistry are already established with the quarterback. Lamar Jackson knows I can trust that in 50-50 ball situations, I can go to Julio Jones. Whenever we need a first down, I can go to Julio Jones. I know that the defense is going to shift to Julio Jones. So now guess who else is hitting him on the other side? Mark Andrews. Now we can do different things without radically overhauling the offense because we have better pieces. No disrespect to the young receivers that they're trying to pump up and tout, but Julio Jones is head and shoulders above whatever they have in the stable. You bring Julio Jones to Baltimore, man, you change the dynamics and you make a team that is already scared because you don't really want to deal with that running game.
No.
Man, you give defensive coordinators around the league sleepless nights because I don't know how you defend a team that runs it like they run it with Julio Jones on the outside.
Yeah, man, hook him up, hook Baltimore up. Where's Lamar Jackson's relief? All these stimulus checks out here and $1 trillion going all around the league and all around the country. Lamar Jackson needs some of his relief, too. Give him a stimulus check. It's called Julio Jones. Speaking of wide receivers, Terry Bradshaw and Fox Super 6 are giving away $5,000 for each day of the NFL draft. One of today's contest questions is, who would draft wide receiver Devontae Smith? The Giants, Lions, Eagles, Dolphins, Patriots, or another team, Macho? So who are you picking?
For my sake, for the Eagles' sake, I pray he falls to the Philadelphia Eagles because they desperately need Devontae Smith. I'm going with the Eagles.
Bucky?
Hey, Acho, I'm going to give Acho a bone today. Acho, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles because they desperately need it. I need to see Jalen Hurts shine, so let's give him a playmaker that can help.
I am going to go with the Miami Dolphins. I want them to go that high, but Jamar Chase is in the building, so we already know how that's going to play out. We'll see how they juggle that. Download the Fox Super 6 app and play for free for your shot to win. And make sure you tune in to NFL Network for round one tonight, 8 p.m.